we shine the light on important people in the blockchain and cryptocurrency community. I'm Sai Franco Stern, and I'm joined here today by Kosala Hemachandra, founder of MyEtherWallet. Welcome, Kosala. Can you start us off by telling us a little bit about your background?
Hi, Sai. Thank you so much for having me here. I'm super excited to be here. Yeah, to answer your question, it all started when I was 13 and when I pretty much started programming. And eventually I moved to US to do my computer engineering degree. I went to school, I went to college and university here, and then graduated with a engineering degree. And around the same time, towards the last semester of my school, university, that's when I actually started learning more about Bitcoin. And around the same time, Ethereum released their yellow paper, and then I was super intrigued by the technology behind it and how everything works, and how it's going to. I honestly believed in it's going to revolutionize the world. So that belief, just that personal belief, kept me going. I wanted to be up to date with the whole technology, whole Ethereum ecosystem and the community, the developers, the code base, everything. And during the pre-sale, I was I was reading more about it and trying to understand how it's going to work. And then eventually they released the testnet. That's when I did my first smart contract.
Cool.
Yeah. So it was just an Ethereum faucet for people to test the network, and then it'll just send test ETH to them, and then they can keep testing the test network. And after that, when they released the mainnet, that's when I actually started seeing so many people having so many issues, trying to do simple tasks like sending a transaction, creating a wallet, and things like that.
So then you came up with
MyEtherWallet. Yes, exactly.
Right.
MyEtherWallet.
I see the timeline now. Yeah.
So that's pretty much the background of how I joined the blockchain.
So problems are what caused the inspiration.
Pretty much, yeah, because I wanted to help people because I saw so many people having these issues, and then I have the knowledge and the skills to help them out. And then that's when I'm hey, maybe I can put together a simple interface to help these people.
Do you still feel like you have a sense of responsibility to the community?
Yeah, I honestly do. I want to keep improving this technology, keep adding more things to it, and then I'm always listening to the community feedback, and I'm always improving my ETHWallet and adding new features and all that. Yeah, as we go, and I'm super excited about it. That's what keeps me going.
Wonderful. So what did you do before MyEtherWallet?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. So like I said, I was going to school. So I was going to full-time school, and then I was working full-time for this business-to-business company called Emerger. So they mainly focus on creating applications for other businesses, big corporations such as Walmart, Target, and Wells Fargo banks and things like that. So that's where my programming experience comes from. And then
so something on a grand scale like MyEtherWallet kind of seemed attainable to you because you've been working with these major corporations.
Exactly. So I knew exactly how things work. But the main difference is that over there you're working for a corporation that you might only talk to one person and get the input from them and then make the changes.
And here,
versus MyEtherWallet is even at the beginning I was listening to 100 different people, and then
you're trying to solve 100 different
problems at the same time. So it's
But it's developed to this streamlined sort of situation where you do have take care of a particular type of issue, though. So it has developed into something that makes more sense now.
Exactly. So initially it was overwhelming because you have all these issues. But when you nail it down, it comes down to basic tasks like sending a transaction or generating a wallet and things like that. Mm-hmm. So I was able to start from that point once I solved majority of the issues that way, and then I started adding new features as I moved forward.
That makes sense though.
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
So what do you think about the current state of crypto?
Wow, that's a really interesting question. Lot of speculations going on, and then a lot of people trying to make a quick buck in this ecosystem, and that it really makes me think twice that why don't people try to understand, try to educate themselves.
Well, they don't really know about blockchain technology.
Yeah, I wish deep inside, I wish personally, I wish they have the time, or they put
A little
2
more
minutes,
effort.
like a little more effort into this, and like try to understand what goes behind, rather than trying to like make a quick buck and then
Right.
go away
There's
or
more
get
to
scammed.
cryptocurrency than that's the eye.
Yeah, exactly. So again, like we haven't even taken the first step in blockchain technology. Like that's my like perspective towards blockchain technology, and we need more developers, more community involvement, and more projects in this ecosystem to make it broad and like mainstream and get adopted by the general public.
Yes.
More
Mainstream
interfaces.
adoption.
Mainstream adoption.
Incredible.
Yeah, I think that's what we should be focusing on. That's where we should be going.
Not trying to make a quick.
Exactly. So yeah. So
and do you think the future holds that anytime soon, or do you think we're going to be waiting for that for a long time?
I think for mainstream adoption, I think it'll at least take 5 years. My honest opinion.
Wasn't as long as I was thinking.
Yeah, so it'll take at least minimum 5 years to have like a good solid mainstream product out there that usable and scalable and all that. And but yeah, I'm pretty sure like more and more people. The good thing about blockchain technology is that okay, let's say 100 people just come into this blockchain world to make a quick buck. At least 2, 3, 4 of them will hopefully learn something about the blockchain technology, and they'll teach like another 2 people.
Else. Oh.
I know, so like it'll be a blockchain of communication. So that'll be so that's my hope. That's what I'm hoping for.
If you could change anything about the space, what would it be?
I think it'll be more towards like making more open source tools and products. That way we as a community can make use of them and make it better and make improvements and all that. And also on the other side, I want more corporate world, like more of these companies to use the public blockchain rather than coming up with their own private blockchain.
Yes.
So that way you're not just centralizing yourself again to your like own corporation. You're also like helping the community as a whole. So that's what I'm expecting from this like ecosystem. I want more and more
transparency.
More transparency, exactly. More transparency and more companies using the public blockchain. That way we don't have to assume that they're using a private blockchain and it's like working as it's supposed to. We can always audit and make sure all the transactions are happening, all the smart contracts are there where it's supposed to be, and all that. So that's what I'm hoping for. And I'm hoping it'll happen soon. Soon.
To date, what is the most fascinating way blockchain technology is being utilized?
I think it's definitely number one will be cryptocurrencies, even though I was talking like it shouldn't be and all that. I think because cryptocurrencies let people get into this world. Like that's what somehow managed to.
Yeah, it caused this hype.
Yeah,
but then
exactly.
There's actually something here to be spoken about.
Yeah, exactly. So the cryptocurrency, like blockchain, creating cryptocurrency as a product, brought a lot of people into this ecosystem, which is a good thing. So now we can focus, like now those people can focus on creating other products, which is also a good thing, like blockchain identity. So having your own data, like having control of your own data is going to be huge in the future. Like for example, everyone knows what happened at Facebook. So like a little like group of centralized people controlling your private information is. Anyone will say it's not
for
good.
Advertising
and advertising, so selling your information and all that shouldn't be happening.
So you'd be more in control of what people know about you, and also maybe the DMV can catch on, and we could get through those lines quicker.
Exactly. So if they can use the blockchain identity system to verify that this user is actually real, that's perfect.
Applicable everywhere.
Yeah, and then the user decide who they share the data with. Like if they don't want to share the data with a certain social media site, they say no, and they have total control over it.
With blockchain technology, the option of you being in control actually exists. Where without it right now, it's sort of major corporations.
Yeah. Or you have to read through the privacy policy that states, okay, we'll be sharing your data and you have no control over it. And then you click accept.
Or it says, it's subject to change whenever we feel like it, and we might not tell you.
Exactly. So so those are the like two main good projects or like good outcomes.
They are very fascinating.
Yeah, very fascinating outcomes of this technology for me.
Do you have any advice for cryptocurrency newcomers?
Yeah, a lot of advices actually. First and most important one is educate yourself.
Do your research.
Do your research.
Do your research.
Exactly. Don't just jump in. Don't just like go and buy any like unit of any of these like cryptocurrencies out there. Educate yourself. Learn how to secure the funds. Learn how to keep it safe, because decentralizing also means you're the one who's in control.
Right.
So it comes down to you to secure the funds. So that's why, like, even using MyEtherWallet, we always try to educate people to make sure, like, they know what they're doing. They know how to keep their private keys secure, and they know, like, not to share the private keys with someone else.
I actually noticed that about the website. It definitely walks you through every little thing.
Yeah.
Or it's like, just so you know, this and this, don't ever give this
Exactly.
to anyone. This is important. So if you are a newcomer, your site really does help. It's
exactly. That's
based,
like
it's made that way, right?
Yeah,
so,
yeah, totally. From the get-go, we made it that way to make sure users actually know what they're doing, because that's like another reason why we made it client-side and we don't store the information for them. That we have to educate them from the beginning that they are the one who's in control. They are the people who's controlling these funds. And
it's all about protecting the user.
It's all about protecting the user, protecting yourself also.
So as the advice that you're giving to cryptocurrency users, new cryptocurrency users, you want to say, protect yourself.
Protect yourself, exactly. By educating yourself.
By educating yourself.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So I'm very curious, what does the immediate future hold for you?
That's another really good question. So I have to say, a lot of things are happening at MyEtherWallet. We are doing a lot of good projects other than just MyEtherWallet.
Can we talk about those projects?
Let me think about it. No, actually, no. Well,
I got turned down.
I know. Sorry about that. But because I want everyone to be excited as I am when they read about it, when the product is actually out.
That sounds fun.
Which is going to happen within the next couple of weeks.
Okay,
we'll read about it.
So we don't have to hold on to our chairs too long.
No.
But something very exciting is
super exciting is coming out.
MyEtherWallet.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Do you have anything else like on your personal front?
Yeah, so the second most important thing that's going to happen in my future is that I'm joining Blockchains LLC as the CBO, Chief Blockchains Officer.
Oh, cool!
Chief Blockchains Officer. Yeah, it's not a common corporate title, but I think it's very suitable for this industry. Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool. So you get to, is that going to affect MyEtherWallet?
No, it's not going to affect MyEtherWallet at all. MyEtherWallet will be a separate team working on MyEtherWallet and all the projects.
And what do you get to do with
Blockchains
LLC?
So Blockchains LLC is also working on some amazing ideas, and I'm super happy and glad. And since MyEtherWallet and Blockchains LLC shares the same ideology about like helping the community, I'm super stoked and excited about like being part of this team and like continuing to help their like journey and getting to like helping them get their products out. And
so that's what you get to do. As Blockchains officer, right?
Exactly. So I get to work with the team, and like with all that resources, we can do a huge impact on this ecosystem.
That's really cool. So you guys teamed up, and now there's a lot to expect from both companies.
Both companies are doing really well, and I'm super excited about it.
Are we gonna have to wait on to hear about what you guys are actually doing for a while as well?
Blockchains, yeah. So that
just a big teaser.
These are all big teasers.
That's great. That's wonderful. Is there a reason why you were drawn to Blockchains LLC more than any other company? Because I'm sure you were approached by many people.
Yeah, definitely. So a lot of other companies did approach me, but like at the end of the day, they should be sharing the same ideology as I am. if they don't want
Protect the consumer ideology
exactly.
we spoke about earlier.
Yeah. So they should. I'm all about like helping the community, creating new products and everything, and improving this system, improving this ecosystem. But if it's the ideology or if the concept that these corporations or companies are working on is not something that makes me happy, then obviously I'm not going to be part of it.
And as we were talking about with private blockchains versus public blockchains, is Blockchains LLC going to be private or public blockchain?
Good question. It's all about public blockchain.
Oh, so we'll be able to see what they're working on.
Exactly.
And it won't be
you can audit.
shady, scary.
No.
Okay.
You can audit. You can make sure every transaction does what it's supposed to do. You can make sure all the smart contracts are there at the place they say they are. And it's super exciting.
Wonderful. I can't wait to see what happens.
I know, same here.
And that concludes this spotlight on Kosala Hemachandra, the young developer, businessman, and innovator. I'd like to thank you for allowing us a peek into your life, your future, your past, your background, all of that. Thank you so much for coming
Thank you so much, Sai. Thank you so much for inviting me today.
It's been fun.
Yeah, totally
I'd love
fun.
to have you back soon.
Thank you so much.
Until next time, keep shining.